Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We're going to check in to just have a look at what you need to know, money, career, and what's going down. And yeah, let's connect in and see what you need to know regarding money, career, finances, and how to support your journey. We do have the new moon energy. Well, so far, this is looking mighty fine, Pisces. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Let's see where this is going. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I like it. So there's something that you've been working hard for or is being presented to you that seems like, hey, this could be the place, this could be the opportunity that I've been waiting for. And I don't know if this is part of your own revelation or part of like a blessing coming towards you, an opportunity coming towards you with this Eight of Pentacles, but you can see that this can really take you to the place that you've been wanting to go, doing the work that you've really been wanting to do, that you know that when you put all your energy in, it's just this burst of, I just feeling like a burst of goodness in my heart, Pisces, for you with whatever you can see or you're envisioning or what you're working towards right now or is simply coming in. Obviously, we can be on different timelines here, so take what resonates, but I can just see this hard work, and this hard work is going to pay off because with this, when I see the Queen of Swords is highly intellectual. It's like they know, yes, from a logical perspective, the moves, the plays, and how to piece things together. But in addition to that, they also know how to enjoy the experience. They know how to, communicate really well to get things done. In addition, follow their intuition, okay? They usually have strong feelings intuitively, but in the business space or in the career space and working that, they just know that they have a different articulate approach. And because I think business needs to be intuitive, I do feel that's a very important gift to bring to the table with business. I know it's served me well through a lot of my workings or just in life in general. I kind of feel that is a superpower when you can connect into that. But I just, wherever you're heading here, Pisces, we can see that there's something really amazing happening for you. So yeah, whatever's kind of been on the small side of things, we can see this growing. Something's birthing. So whatever's ended, it's like there's this new inspiration coming on in, okay? Something new is sparking interest. A lot of new energy with this Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the death energy. I just think something's transforming quite beautifully that maybe you can't see yet because something has ended. Maybe you're a little bit stuck on letting something go or just acknowledging what kind of has passed here. And I feel like there's some momentum building if you're in that situation right now. And if you're feeling things are a little quiet or a little uncertain, there's going to be some interesting spark that I feel will occur and awaken. And this is a really ripe time, especially with Mars in Capricorn. It's kind of like fired up energy to build, okay? So take that and have fun with it. Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Three of Pentacles, love it. And then we've got the Seven of Swords. So this is talking a lot about building and strategy. The Seven of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be deceitful energy. I'm feeling this more strategy, Pisces, and putting things into action, into play, into movement forward. It's leaving what doesn't work. It's leaving and putting the two swords down. I think of the two swords where you're trying to be in protective mode or trying to like assess things. It's like the assessment's been made. There's nothing left in conflict. We're going into a direction. We know exactly what course of action that we need to take. So the change is occurring here. And I feel this really, really strongly. Whoever you're coming together and building some opportunity project with, this is coming from a solid foundation. So for some of you who are working or building a new project or a business, this is working really, really well. I'm also going to say too, for some of you, this is reflecting on making sure that you're not creating things that aren't there or feeling like insecure when it comes to what's going on. And what I mean by that is just sometimes, we can create things in our head and worry about things too much and put ourselves in a bit of a shitty energy that we don't want to be in. So this is also going to be incredibly important who's part of your connections, okay? Because you don't want to be put into lower energy frequency and just feel like something is off all the time. And a lot of the time it can just be someone's energy because maybe they're insecure, maybe they're controlling, maybe there's something going on there. that you can identify. And that's where I'm saying intuitively, you've got to be assertive enough to be able to call the shots that you need to call, or be able to step into and assess situations from that perspective as well. On, hey, if this ain't feeling right, okay, what isn't feeling right, and how do we address this? What conversations do we need to have? But I feel ultimately, for a lot of you, this is just like a strategy you're putting into action and moving forward ahead, because I feel you're the one who's in charge of that right now. So the Nine of Wands, we've got the Hanged One. Nice. And the Chariot. So it could be too, with whatever work that you're doing, things may come like you've worked really hard, you finally get there, and you might find yourself at a bit of a standstill, or acknowledging now, okay, wow, there's a lot I need to put into this, and a part of putting into this is I got to make some sacrifices here. So maybe you're like coming to the drawing board a little bit, looking at what you need to do. And a part of this too, especially if you have family, guys, or things that are important in your life, it's working out how do you balance that out, because sacrifice usually can be a big part of working on a project, meeting deadlines, building a business. A lot of time, effort, energy goes into that, and sometimes we don't realize it's taking all of our time. But there's going to be an important pieces here about how do you communicate that with the right people so they understand situations, because that keeps things healthy, right? If you need to work extra hours or you can't attend certain things, it's being fair enough to express that, but knowing when you need to put things back into balance for the bigger picture. Because this hard work, while it's to build for the future, it's also acknowledging you don't want to dismiss or let go of things that are important right now, because then they may not be a part of your future. Do you get what I mean? So I think this is going to be an important time. So where you might have like been hustling, bustling, or starting to do that, there might be a moment just of pause, or just of, okay, time to reflect here. But I'm seeing things will start moving forward again if they have been quiet. Queen of Swords energy, what do we need to know? Queen of Swords energy, what do we need to know? Okay, so we're showing up here too that there might be some pretty amazing idea that comes in for you here, Pisces. As you start moving forward, it's like when progress starts happening, you're taking action or moving towards that, you might find with the energy, naturally more ideas, more things come together, or you start doing more research and getting a bit more to the truth of, hang on, will this work? Will this not work? Who is this person? And a whole bunch of things may come up for you, okay? A part of what may be coming up, it's like you've got to start looking at things. I look at the tower energy of where it's hitting, and it's at the top. So I'm thinking, again, something around the mind, some information may be coming in that might kind of blow things open for you. And that could be in a really great way, but it could also be in a way that you want to uncover more. Hang on, what's going on? Maybe this isn't working what I thought would work. And as we're moving through this, we can see with the Five of Wands, it's like, okay, well, what's not working? Because is it too many, cooks in the kitchen, as an example? Are people not assigned in the right ways and the right roles, doing the taking the right action? So what is it that kind of needs to be looked at? Because we can just see things are a bit becoming wacky with, I just feel too many people trying to say how it goes. And if you're at the top of this, Pisces, this is a time, again, like I said, where you've got to be, perhaps more assertive and trust in the approach here on what that's going to be, what that's going to look like, and how to delegate that appropriately to avoid anything really breaking down that doesn't need to break down. It's just part of the communication. And you seem to have these gifts and tools right now. You might have quite significant air in your chart somewhere. So have a look on what that is. So that's Aquarius, Libra, and why am I going blank? Gemini. Okay. So, connect into what that is, or for you, if you like to have a look at your chart, because you might find that there's something that may dominate. You might find that, I'm a moon sign, moon air sign. So I know on an emotional level, when I need to go into gear, I go into gear when it comes to the intellectual side. Okay. That's what keeps me safe. So again, you're going to find out what your approach is towards certain things. Sometimes it's just, yeah, have a good look at your chart. So let's see where this is going in terms of this situation and what we need to know. Okay, we've got the Seven of Wands with the Five of Pentacles and the Judgment. So this could be a situation that you are believing in right now, Pisces, but you're also maybe feeling that someone is not giving as much to this, and you need to make a judgment call here, especially if you have partners involved or people on a certain project. Yeah, you just might have to have some form of discussion or communication, because I just feel like you might end up taking on a lot or having to defend your position. And realistically, sometimes it's knowing when to cut the losses, but in addition to that is making that call, right? At the end of the day, let's get a little bit more on this Judgment energy and what we need to know. I'm just going to get another deck out. What do we need to know about this Judgment energy? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we've got the Empress energy, badass. Okay, Page of Inspiration and the 10 of Inspiration. So this Judgment energy is really talking about something, some force, some capability within you here, Pisces, that needs to be kind of shared or birthed. So I feel like there's something new that you might find there might be a little bit of change in direction, or you need to reinvest elsewhere, because wherever you're investing, you're not getting out what you need. It could be relating to a person, someone's mindset. There's a lot of things that could be relational to this. So you've got to connect in when you're going through this situation, what that is, to make the right call here. And I know sometimes you don't want to let people down, but this is very nurturing energy. So however you're expressing it or showing up, you're going to find the right way to handle this, to change direction, because the Page of Inspiration is a lot around the good news, okay? Good action, the good part taking. And I feel like this is where you get to step into this new power of yourself, really recognizing that you very much have strong leadership skills in nurturing what needs to be nurtured to get the outcome that you desire here. And in addition to this, you know, it might feel like a little bit of a burden, but once you can express from that place, that centered place within you, that's like your life force, right? Your solar plexus. That's where your power comes from. Your confidence comes from. Your just attraction energy, you know, when you start magnetizing things in. It's a really core centerpiece to your confidence and power. And I feel like once you start applying that more and more, any burdens that you may be feeling, or any defense that you may be feeling, or feeling like I feel a bit blocked, I can't get through, this is what's going to allow you to push through with this. Let's get some final messages for you, Pisces, and what you need to know regarding this situation. Sorry if that was loud. Some final messages for Pisces. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe. That's great. So if you've been concerned here, Pisces, around your finances and where this is going to go, it's letting you know, like, whatever you take on here, like, everything's going to be taken care of for you, okay? Show the world the real you. Meditate and contemplate. Emotions are running high. We can kind of see this energy flow throughout. So I think show the world the real you with this Three of Pentacles is getting into collaboration or into building something, and, you know, stepping into these parts of you. I like it's full moon in Aquarius, because that's like creating from a whole new space. With Pluto moving into Aquarius, it's like the new age on fire, right? A lot of change, a lot of new things happening, a lot of new creations, unique things. So you might be finding whatever you end up nurturing, kind of, it's like, how do you connect into that inner spark and strategy and things that you've learned that you can bring to life that just might make sense, right? To actually fire up in a new path and a new direction that can be really wonderful for the people you're connecting with, the work that you're doing. whatever this may be. In terms of the meditate and contemplate, I can see this here with the Hanged One, new moon in Pisces, very Piscean energy. The Hanged One we know is Piscean energy. So this is like when you are feeling a little stuck or a little unsure or trying to look at things from a different perspective, that's what this is talking about. The new moon energy is about coming from a place of, okay, where do I need to get back into my vision? Where do I need to drop into what the point of this was, right? Because sometimes we can get so caught up in doing and creating that we lose sight of why we started in the first place. And I feel this is an important piece, which is going to help you move forward if you're getting a little like battling things that you don't really or shouldn't have to be battling, okay? And then emotions are running high. So this is just a reminder again to drop into this Empress energy in the way that you communicate with creativity, with fresh spark, with inspiration, which is going to make the difference to the people you connect with. It's your gift, Pisces. You know how to do that and how to do that well. And I think it's being confident in that approach that you can command that as the Empress energy in doing that. It's a lot more nurturing, not like dominating and I'm right, Emperor energy. You know, this is a different energy that you get to bring to the table here, and I see that really powerful for you. Let's get one more message from the once I can pick up the last card. I don't know why always. Okay, we're going to get one more from this deck, which just gives us a little bit more on the purpose of all this and what you need to know. Final message from Spirit for Pisces. So you've got answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So this could be part of the epiphanies that you're having or the blessings that are showing up. It's things that you've been calling for some time. And a calling is something that you love to do that just feels good in what you do. And sometimes you're probably doing it all the time and don't realize it, but now it's kind of transforming it into a higher level of work, okay? So pay attention to that, Pisces. In addition, you've got Council of Light. This is divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So I feel, you know, a part of this too is going to be where the meditate and contemplate really aligns for you here, because sometimes in making choices and directions, we can feel alone on that journey, especially if you're running a business or stepping up into a more significant role or purpose or career. And I just feel like there is these blessings coming in for you, these new beginnings, which is really exciting, that I feel is going to set you up for success. What that success is also asking you is don't forget to connect into spirit and your guides on part of this journey. Just because you're making progress is not to forget that you have that source and you have that power with you. And I think too, you know, I get when we're sometimes at a weak point in our life, that's when we do most of the inner work. But I feel like this is a reminder not to forget that power source as you keep moving forward, to keep bringing that with you and to maintain that so you can keep, you know, rising up and have the support that you need. You can connect deep into your intuition every step of the way and just know that you're supported on this journey. So that's a really powerful message for you here, Pisces. I'd love to get your thoughts on this in the comments below. And if you feel connected, you know, hit that like button and subscribe. It allows us to stay in tune and let you know when we've got our next reading out that you want to connect to. We'll speak soon. Bye now.